Stories will be told about who we were at the beginning of 2020. But history books will be written about who we were at the end. How we worked, how we lived, how we grew will truly be what sets our legacies. Be diligent, make it important, because this year changed us all.
Come on, get out, Joe. Let's go. Ah, too much, right?
You crazy for this.
Too much, but finish. Don't stop, finish. No, that's good. That's what I want, though. Because here's the thing. In the game, it ain't gonna be perfect either. You feel me? That's fine. Here, good, here, come on. Or you can speed turn it. yeah, I don't care. That was a good drill though. The second one you popped up. First one was perfect.
2020 has just been different for everybody. 2020 has been a year where we dealt with the pandemic. We obviously had all the social justice issues, and so it's been unpredictable. Nobody's known what was coming next. And I think it was the same way for Jordan. It was the same way for me, for his mom, and obviously for the Pac-12. The Pac-12 was kind of ahead of it all in the sense of understanding what was going on in California and being shut down. Obviously the Pac-12 network laid off so many people that they won't even be able to broadcast games. And the reason that this all came together was myself and Keon Taylor, the leader, my lead videographer and partner in DB Precision Media. We just wanted to do a highlight video. We wanted to get some stuff that we could post on our YouTube page of me training him and him training with Kobe, and thought it would be dope to be able to give him a highlight video when the season started. We weren't ready for what was to come after February.
Honestly, man, it's really like everything. Honestly, not just recently. I've just been studying the way that greats in other sports and greats all around. You know what I'm saying? How do they approach their work? You know, how do they approach doing what they do? And they all pretty much all of them talk about, you know what I'm saying, focusing on one thing, man, and getting that right, and then moving on to the next and getting that right. So, you know, whatever I see as a weakness in my game this summer, man, I'm gonna attack that. And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, come August, September, whenever this thing gets going, you know, I'll be ready.
See how I look at you all look my way? 3. Hey, chill out. 4. Come on. 5. Come on. 6. Good. Here we go. 7. Oh, easy work. Easy work. Easy work. Drop it. Yeah. Good. Nice.
Hey, Malik, I'm coming your way.
We was going to be training in the backyard, y'all.
Yesterday, y'all was
Chicha.
take over. First year is the new DC. You're in spring practice. Football's canceled. School's canceled. What's your first thought?
Why? Why now? Why on your first opportunity? You know, when you got a great team, got a great group coming back. You're 7 games into spring ball, and then everything gets on pause, and you're rolling. But then you just say, you know what? It's like anything else in your life. You adapt. And, okay, what's next? How do you start figuring out ways to teach football virtually? Something that's never done before. Never been, everything's been done in the classroom, on the grass, in person. Now you got to do it like this. You look into a TV screen or a camera or a phone, and you don't know what the guy on the other end is doing. Is he really paying attention? Is your student athletes really focused on what you're talking about? So it's been a challenging time, but I think the best thing about it is being a little savvy with technology, being able to adapt to the Zoom world and the digital world. Our student athletes done a great job of adapting to it and really embracing the change, and I think that's been the biggest thing here.
What was it like trying to balance making sure dudes, your players, stayed engaged to the virtual meetings, worked out and as much as they could, but also being safe in the new world of the pandemic?
Yeah, I think one, trying to keep them engaged was probably the most difficult thing. At first, 2 hours. Okay, 90 minutes. Okay, let's everybody go to the bathroom, come back, get some water. Let's go an hour. And then you kind of find out what's that point. And for us, it was that 45 minutes to an hour to get them in and out, to keep them engaged, just so they can focus. Because again, it's never been done before. If you never studied online classroom or in a classes, math or science, how can you do football? Then the next part was safety. Having a mask and telling these guys to wash their hands, things that's normal to the everyday person for the most part. And now with the pandemic, you have to do it even more. And making them understand it's not okay to be around a large group anymore. Stay around amongst your peers. Stay around guys who have the same agenda as you. That's been a constant struggle, something we're still dealing with today. But for the most part, our guys have been safe. They've been smart. They've taken care of one another. They understand that the bigger picture's down the road. The light is down that tunnel. We see it. That football's coming up soon for us here at ASU, and really we hold our own destiny. That if we're going to play 6 or 7 games, it's up to our players and coaches.
Being a redshirt freshman, I know a lot of times that's not a place of leadership. But it seems to be your coaches, your teammates, and different people look at you as a leader. How do you lead? Are you a leader by example? Are you someone that talks to your teammates to get them into it? Do you coach? Do you set up workouts? What would you explain as your leadership style? It's a good question. I'll say it's kind of unique, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be that guy that's screaming the whole workout and, you know what I'm saying, on people's butts, you feel me? I kind of just try to do it by encouragement, you know what I'm saying? Do it by positivity, do it by always bringing good energy to the room, because whenever you go to a workout and everybody's down and the energy's low, that's when things go bad. That's when people start skipping reps, skipping sets and things like that, man. So I try to approach any work that we have with a positive mindset, man, and that just makes people want to do it, you feel me? And when you love what you're doing, you're way better at it. So I just try to bring positive energy to wherever we are, try to set up workouts when I can, and try to get everybody right, because at the end of the day, to achieve the goal that we want to achieve, everybody got to be, all in.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. The World Health Organization has now confirmed what many epidemiologists have been saying for weeks. The coronavirus is a pandemic. There are now more than 120,000 known cases in 114 countries.
The NBA is suspending the season.
Rudy Gobert has tested positive for the coronavirus.
How confident are you that we're actually going to have football this season?
Not very. And football was the sport that looked most likely to be played simply because of the distance in time between when we first started socially distancing.
Just hours ago, the Pac-12 announced it would be postponing all fall sports.